Hey guys, Jace from Tuff Mounts. We are video 10, finally getting to the exciting stuff. So this video we will have the car running and potentially driving by the end of the video. Everything going to plan, everything going well. You've just sort of watched, video 9, that's done and dusted. That's showing you sort of where we're at. Now, video 10, so we've been busting our nut over the last couple of days. The car is all but ready now to go to Corey's for final checkovers, ECU setup, and yeah, fire up, and then run in and dyno tune. So yeah, it's the exciting time right now, which is good. So it's Tuesday with less than 3 weeks out of hard ass. So yeah, it's getting tight, but I know that by hopefully the end of this week, I should have a going driving car for us to have a week and a half to 2 weeks of sorting out. I'm just getting all those last little niggly items done, the little rattles, the squeaks, the wheel alignments, all those little things that we're going to have issues with. So hopefully we won't have a lot and we'll have a nice smooth run. But so anyway, I'm going to show you around the car where we're at. We'll start off with a couple of the new parts that have just come in that we didn't get to quite in the last video. And obviously too, the most important part is we've got the car back from exhaust. So that is, oh, sorry, arm's getting sore, crazy. That's a big part. So having the exhaust done is nice. And the guys at AAA have done a really, really good job. Looks mint. Then I'll show you around the rest of the stuff, what we've done, where we're at right now, and yeah, so tomorrow I should hopefully be on a trailer to Corey's. Anyway, stay tuned. So we've received a few more of the shiny things for our LT build. So here we've got the Tuff Mounts Valley cover. So this will replace the ICT billet one that we've got. We've incorporated a big dash 12 breather straight into the valley, so we don't have to run from rocker covers. So it just gives us a better option and also cleaner and neater. Also machined with the O-ring groove underneath, so as per factory fitment. Perfect. This is our idler, so this is power steering delete idler. So this makes our belt system run perfect and really good belt wrap around the whole lot. That'll suit the head plates, etc. that we've done, and alternator bracket. So this is the brand new low mount alternator bracket. Have a look at that sexy bit of kit. So we'll have these onto the car very, very shortly. We've had it out left Wednesday afternoon and it's now Friday. We got it back late last night. So all the exhaust is done. We'll get it up in the air in a second. I'll show you that. I haven't seen it myself, so I look forward to that. Otherwise, in here, we are pretty well done. So you've just seen all the billet stuff has arrived, so we'll hopefully get that on shortly, which I'll give you a run around when that's on. And then we can get this finished. We'll actually get some fluids in it, hopefully the next day or two. Alrighty, check this out. Gotta say, pretty damn happy. Check out this exhaust. So we've got twin high-flow cats. They're 200 cells, so quite nice, and full stainless. So we've done a nice X merge into twin 2.5s. Nice polished mufflers, all stainless, obviously. Yeah, nice, just nice. Droopies just come out here, so barely noticeable. But yeah, what a system. So everything runs under the diff, as you can see, and guess what? We've still got room everywhere. You'll be your tea, and everything's at full droop. So yeah, this is the way to be. It's cracker. It is a cracker. See, how good does that look? The guys at AAA Exhaust have smashed that out of the park. So there we go. That's another job done. Just received our new L87 LT1 Valley cover. So this is another locally made billet item. We've put a dash 12 breather right there at the back. We've also done a little splash guard underneath. So this will sort all our breathing stuff out. This way we don't have to run with like breathers out of the rocker cover, so just look a little bit nicer. Yes, that's a new sexy bit of equipment. Also, we have, or Perry's just finished installing the new alternator bracket and the that thing, what are you going to call that? The idler. So to remove power steering and to basically give the belt plenty of wrap. So that's all freaking amazing, and it actually means that now the alternator is wired up. That's finished. The belt, as you can see, is on. This is actually just a belt that's too long at the moment. We're just waiting for the new one to arrive. The bottom belt, the lower radiator hose is done, so that's finished. Just the pass there for the heaters, just looped back around for now. We will be putting or connecting the heaters to it later, but that's later, not now to worry about. So yeah, we're about to put the manifold back on for the final time and do all the final connections for that. Top radiator hose, and that pretty well finishes the engine aspect then, which is great. I know, so we still have to do the oil cooler lines, so that's probably next big job. So here we are, guys. This is essentially a finished engine bay. Look, a couple of things on there I don't like, but to get the thing up and running, nothing's going to be an issue here. But yeah, everything in here is working. Everything here is ready to go. As you can see, intake tube's done, all the sensors are done, top radiator hose, all the wiring, coils. I don't like my coil leads at the moment, but I'll play around with those a bit later as we sort of get a bit closer. Everything's done. Fuel tank is done. Exhaust, obviously, you've just seen all of that. All the brakes are done, they're all bled. Engine's got oil, radiator's got coolant. We're just waiting on the transmission fluid, which will be here first thing tomorrow morning, and then that is done. We've just had the ignition on a little bit earlier just to check a lot of the circuits, fans and all that sort of stuff, and they all work, so that's all good to go. The fuel, the cover for the fuel tank, or the fuel pump, is all done. Not that you can actually see it in there because it's a dark dingy hole, but there we go. That's all done, dusted, wiring's finished, connected. Yeah, tow ball's done. All right, so we've got to get this car up to Corey so we can get it started. The engine's ready to fire, it's ready to go, we're ready to rock. We've just got to do interior stuff to make life a bit easier. So currently, whilst everything's out, we're just going to underfelt, get the carpet down, rear seats in, all that sort of stuff, and just get that all ready so when it comes back, it's good to go. Man, it's getting tight. All right, keep on. Oh yeah. Whew. Wow. Hi Goose. Everyone, meet Lewis. Alrighty, so underfelt head. Literally, Lou is just vacuuming the carpet, and we're about to drop that in. But this has come up really well. This car builder's plush lay. I don't know if anyone's had the chance to use this, but this is a bit of a gratuitous plug for these boys. Not that they've given us it or anything, we just buy it and we stock the stuff. But this gear, I've never used it before, but man is it good. It's so easy to use, cut, it just stretches, it shapes, it's bloody great. Anyway, really good stuff. So yes, no, it looks real sharp in there, which is good. Carpets, said Lou's just given a quick vac, so they now look okay. So we'll get these in next. Alrighty. Just in case anyone believed that he does something, this is proof that he actually does. A lot of people wouldn't think he does. It's just putting a bit of underfelt under the back seat. Not really required, but it just make it a little bit less noisy, because every bit's going to help on long drives. Isn't he doing a great job? You'd never believe he was a man whore. He's not. Really, he's not. Look at that. Right, look at that carpet. Boom. So this is the rear seat out of potato. It's old, but the vinyl and everything's actually still really soft on it. So before I put this in, you can sort of see the original colour to how it is now. So it's pretty filthy, sort of, you know. So I'm going to try and give it a clean. Now this is something my mum taught me years ago, and it's literally a bit of water. With a spray bottle that works would be awesome. Yeah, so water, just put on top of it and just sort of let that soak in a little bit. And then we use Jif, good old Jif. And no, this is not an advertisement for Jif, it's just something that works. So I don't know if this is actually going to work, but I really think, oh, actually look at that, the white Jif is actually already changing colour. So maybe it will. That's really quite gross now. All right, let's give it a go. And quite literally, yep, now it's going to work, I think. It's pulling up a lot of junk. Yeah, wow, okay. It's going to work a treat. Yeah, cool. Thanks, Mum. Alright, so I'm not going to show you the whole lot, it's going to get rather boring. But I've just done that, you just watched me do that. Now have a look at that for a difference. Alright, I'm going to continue on. Stay tuned, I'll update you as we go. So just after literally a couple of minutes, the difference is quite literally chalk and cheese. Holy crap. Alrighty, so there you go. We have a brown seat again. Just see some of this light, you can sort of see the purple area through here. It's just dulled and faded. It's a bit of sun damage, and this side is a little bit as well, but not as bad. But anyway, as you can see, it's clean now, but as you can also see, it's very dull. So what the Jif does is just take everything off, so it just leaves it a bit shitty. So I then use a product from Bowden's Own, good old Vinyl Revival, and I just give everything basically just a liberal spray with this stuff. You don't want a huge build-up of it. Well, I hope this is actually looking alright on the camera. It's probably not. But yeah, so there you go. But yeah, anyway, look, as you know, from a seat that was essentially black to a seat now that's brown. You know, it matches what's on the bottom, so that's awesome. I'm going to stick that in next, and that will actually pretty well finish off the interior. Woohoo! So I don't know if you can see in there, but anyway, boom. Looks great. Interior done. Scuff plates only to go. I'm really going to have to do that top, aren't I? Oh well. Alrighty, so she's ready to go up to Corey at Reed's Mechanical in Kadina tomorrow. So we've done with it. Corey has to finish wiring up a couple little things, and then it's good to go. Yeah, awesome. It looks sharp. Interior's all in now. Yeah. I'm going to leave this one here. Just finished the interiors. That's all ready to go in. Next stop is Corey at Reed's Mechanical. He is going to get the thing going. Give it a bass tune. It's Rebel LS, so it'll tune itself and you know, sort itself out the more we drive it, which is good. So I'm looking forward to that. It's also the first time anyone's played with the TI4L, which is the new transmission interface from Haltech. That's so we've got a pre-prototype one, and obviously now they've just been released. So we've got one of those in the old girl. So we've got to try and figure out how that's all going to work. So there will be a little bit of backwards and forwardsing with the guys at Haltech as we do that. But otherwise, it's ready to rock. So we're literally a couple of weeks out now, and I have to pull my finger up. Fingers crossed everything goes to plan, and it all continues on. Anyway, cheers guys, thanks for watching. The next video is going to be startup, it's going to be running, it's going to be all of that sort of stuff. So it's the big one. So, all right guys, speak to you soon. Cheers.